With the new story mode addition to TDS, we get two new chapters, TDS Bootcamp and TDS Origins. TDS Bootcamp is like the tutorial, except for you get 900 coins by doing all 4 bootcamps, instead of the normal 600 by doing the tutorial, and for all of them except for the first one, you can place your towers in a not great spot and just let all of the enemies zoom into your base, and it's completely okay. You can get the full amount of coins at the end. So we're not going to be going over this, and instead let's hop right into TDS Origins. In TDS Origins, only 4 missions have released of the chapter, and we're going to be going through all of them, starting with Ghost Town, which takes place in the abandoned city map. Starting off, you can notice that the map has been tweaked a little bit, with a lot of the big buildings up in the front getting rid of and throughout the entire thing, making it a little bit easier for you to place your towers in good spots. This isn't really made for super experienced and advanced players, at least not yet. This is actually really easy. It's just a big spam horde of zombies, which you could probably do with Scout by itself. The difficulty doesn't really ramp up through the short amount of waves. All they do is just spam more and more enemies. So something like Pyromancer or any crowd control really would be a great idea, and farming is not really the best idea in this game mode. And now the boss has finally arrived. The boss is just the normal boss, but with more health, and with that, the game is pretty much over. On to the next origin story, which is Radio Silence, which is taken place in the Forest Camp map. And unlike in the last mission, this mission actually has a little bit of lore going behind it. They first reach Forest Camp finding no survivors, causing them to reach out to Dispatcher, but the signal gets choppy, and that's because one of the radio towers that they were using is being attacked by zombies, forcing Sniper to set it back up, allowing them to communicate again. And then also at this time, Dispatcher is still around because she has not been abducted yet, because this is way before Narrator, Umbra, and all those things. They then get a location for a few people who have survived, and they work their way there next. This next mission is called Off the Rails at the U-Turn map. In this match, I swap Archer for Golden Pyromancer, which was a great idea. Crowd control works great in these story modes, though in some of the later missions, you do need some single target as well. Crowd control, you should bring Pyromancer or Mortar, something like that. And for single target, you should bring Soldier, Militant, or Minigunner. Just make sure you have at least one of each. Now, as soon as the team gets here, we find Demoman and Hops. Hops is kind of like Sniper, just a little bit different, and both of them came here after a direct order to not to. During this mission, we get to see how Soldier and Hops know each other. They were training together, and they decided to pull a prank on the NCO, which then Hops got punished, and Hops' punishment was to hop for the next week or so. Now on to the last mission in the sub-chapter, The Beginnings, called Burning Bridges, on the brand new map Severing Connection. The team has been traveling for miles to get here, and the zombies are still relentlessly following them. They're on the bridge trying to get to the track, which is right next to it, but the bridge has been destroyed, so they have to go across a makeshift bridge to get onto the track. The horde is relentlessly following them, as I said before, so they have to think of a creative way to escape the horde. Demoman brings up the amazing idea of exploding the bridge to make sure the zombies cannot follow them. Nothing can go wrong now, right?
The charge is stuck! I need a few more seconds. Just go! I'm right behind you! Move! Get to the tunnels! Hey! We're leaving! You think setting a bomb is easy? Devil! Almost. Oh no! Run!
The team is able to successfully explode the bridge while making the retreat Demoman and Hops fall, making a perfect cliffhanger for the end of this subchapter, The Beginning. I'll be making a video on the next subchapter as soon as it releases, or if you see the video on the right, that means it did release and you can watch it right now. But until then, have a great time, and if you want the entire lore, just play Tower Defense Simulator on Roblox. Link is in the description.